Hi, Leo. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit late, but this is your tarot reading for the month of December. Okay, right then, my throat went crazy. So, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you yeah, there's definitely situations with communication. And in astrology, I know that's Libra for you. And I know you have Haumea there, the collective consciousness there. So, yeah, you're definitely coming into awareness of your communication. But I also know right off the bat, for Leos, you have a lot of stuff going on in your seventh house, which is your relationship zone, because that's Capricorn. And Capricorn's like a loaded pistol right now with so much in it. But Spirit is telling me that you're overcoming some self-deception, some unconscious mind that's being brought to the consciousness within your reputation of some of your larger groups, your memberships, your hopes, your dreams, is connecting with your true value of your ethics, your morals, your spiritual urges, your wisdom, your spiritual wisdom, your higher education, higher self, and what's going on within these actual relationships. I mean, and just like in any relationship, some are going through transformation, some are going through death, some are going through new births. But this has everything to do with your ambitions, your hopes, your goals, your yearning, what you desire for, your hidden truths and hidden talents within your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem, and what that means to these relationships. Overcoming fear of these relationships and bitterness, or even blame. There's a little bit of bitterness, blame, overwhelmingness. Some solar plexus energy. Really some solar plexus energy. Getting back to that I am and I can. And believing in that core energy. And I always see, Spirit just said self-realization. You're coming into a new level of self-realization and what that means in these relationships to these larger groups that you're part of. Some of these are going to deal with joint finances and like career areas, or maybe even relationships like husband, wife, spouse. And some is your inner emotional security because you're holding on to overwhelmed burdens that's caused inflexibility and ego issues. It feels like you're learning how to overcome that by coming into your true self-realization and what that means for whatever it is that means for you right now. Is that it for the moment? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Well, the first one to speak is Thoth, or Toth, however you pronounce it. And I say it that way because different people pronounce things in different ways. All right, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the core energy for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December. What is the core energy around Leo for the month of December? For some reason, they just keep having me shuffle them. Self-realization for Leo. I just keep getting unconscious, becoming conscious. And social foundations. And travel, I excused it the first time because it came up so lightly, but travel keeps coming up too for some of you. Okay, what's the core energy around Leo? Sorry, my pillow is going up my butt. Leo, Leo, Leo. Nope. Raise the vibration, please, if you do not mind. Core energy for Leo. Some people are dealing with government issues, government officials, government offices, maybe government judgment, government in some form is what I'm getting. Well, that's a good thing. First thing that fell out was Magus. This is also the Magician. Okay, the Magician is coming out first off with the Four of Discs in this deck. This would be the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Magician is manifestation itself, but I see the Magician as the apprentice. Okay? It is the consciousness becoming conscious. And the reason why I say it that way is because most of what I do relates back to Hebrew somehow. The Magician in cards relates to bet or vet in Hebrew. And that speaks to us of the manifestation of the creation can only be created if it is connected to the source. It is the connection to the source which is what allows it to come forward. If you are not connected to the proper source, you're manifesting nothing, for more or less. But this is the awareness of the two worlds and their connection. It is the very connection of the manifestation. It is the law of reality in order to create. That is what this means. But it's coming with the Four of Discs. This is supposed to be considered like a castle. And like as if you was a dragon flying above, looking down. This is how you would see it. This is how you bring it into tangible reality. Growth and stability of it. It is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It speaks to us of all four directions. All four directions in time is what's being brought out of my mouth. This is planted, grounded, and empowered. And I do feel like you need to be very grounded this month. You want to very much keep your eyes open because it's not just about what you're manifesting into tangible reality, and you want this castle, okay? But it's about making sure you're grounded so that you're capable of setting, according to what I just was told, of setting the right boundaries and being able to actually bring that into tangible reality. And this has to do with everything, with what you will and will not speak. And what you choose to speak, because there's always a free will as to if you're actually creating magic and bringing it into tangible reality, because you've risen above that third dimensional energy, and now you're bringing it into tangible reality. Or if you're just in the hopes and dreams and desire, but you're not actually connected. So this says you've got to be grounded, as above, so below. You must be grounded at this time so that you can make sure you are speaking what you need to speak to make it happen, and knowing that you need to speak it, because this is definitely about a communication from what I am being told. And in some cases, this is something you are going to volunteer out, this communication, because if you don't bring it out, then the foundation's not actually going to be able to be created somehow. Kind of like you stepped forward and gave more information than you normally would have. But you do have judgment coming in for you at this time. So this is definitely a good thing. This is about, having luck on your side is what I'm getting. Having luck on your side. And having luck on your side, what did I just say? The Star is the next one coming out. So right off the bat, this looks like it's going to be a very good month, because the Star card for me also is the best way I know how to explain it. And this is just your core energy. So this looks like it's going to be a very good, promising month. But you must be grounded. I'm not playing with you on that. The Star card is, if you was to go fishing, I'm just using that as a metaphor. If you was to go fishing, you don't put the worm on the string and go out there and cast your, line, hoping for the smallest fish in the sea. No, you want to hook what is the best thing for you. And this is what they're talking about. If you're not connected to your true source, your true higher self, you aren't going to be able to bring that castle to you of your tangible reality. And you won't be able to get that justice and that good luck that's coming, because you won't make the hook. This is saying it's all here for you. But I'm telling you if you're not grounded in it, you won't. And I have a cat standing in front of me too right now, which is definitely in that mysterious, magical energy. Definitely that other side is there to work with you. But are you bringing it into your creative expression? Are you speaking with it? Are you communicating with it? Is there anything going on in the exterior here? Yeah, I'm not taking that. Is there anything going on in the exterior? Thank you. Because there are people out there that are trying to block you from getting what you want. There are people out there that's trying to cause the problem. There is a blocked will there. Whether it's other people trying to block you, or you coming into that connection with Source and rising above that third dimensional level of thinking. Like I said, if you don't believe in it, if you can't get that, can't get that connection with Source right for your manifestation, then you're going to actually go nowhere. But that could also be having blocked will, thinking on a lower vibrational pattern is what I was just heard. A lower vibrational pattern for some people is a lower vibrational pattern that you must break. But for others, there is a true block that's trying to keep you from going where you want to go. But you look like you have everything going for you, unless you give into believing in the power of that block. That's the subconscious, they just said. Where that unconscious is becoming conscious. If you're holding on to that subconscious, yeah, you'll be going nowhere. Because, like I said, something is there blocking you, trying to cause depression, trying to give you delusional waters, trying to give you poor ideas, poor impressions, negative moods, addictive emotional patterns. And that's what they were just saying. Patterns, lower vibrational patterns. If you're holding on to those lower vibrational patterns, those addictive emotional patterns, then you will cause the block for yourself to happen. So this is get right out of your head. Get right out of your head and get into those higher dimensions and bring those higher dimensions back down into this tangible reality. More or less, and then you should be fine. Now, what is going on in up close and personal? Up close and personal. You have the Prince of Discs, which is the first thing coming out. Up close and personal. Could be anything from your children to your parents to your loved ones, your spouse. Anybody who is up close and personal in your life that means something to you. This is speaking about grounded manifesting growth within these relationships. But there is definitely a purpose within these relationships. Let's see what this has to say. What is growing within these up close and personal relationships? Or what's the purpose that you choose to speak of? Truce. Okay, when I pulled truce, I heard self-undoing. So, we're talking about the Chariot of Earth, grounded manifestational growth with a purpose. I'm getting self-deception and hidden self with truce. What I'm getting with this is about equal forces. This is about take time, stand back, gather all your intel. There's a timeout that's needed. I feel like this is saying don't give yourself away too soon. Don't give yourself away too soon, or don't give away the information too soon, because you may find that you'd be giving information away that shouldn't be there, because you're going to get clarity. That's what I was just saying. You're going to find out there's something. Like I said, I feel like up close and personal right now, don't be too quick to divulge. Don't be too quick to just believe in any and everything that's there, or believe in everything that everybody tells you, or give away, like show your cards just yet, because there's some clarity coming in. For some of you, this is karmic debt or karmic relationships coming up. Yeah, because this is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, possibly. Destructive power that could be coming in. And it's important that you're getting the clarity that that would be destructive power possibly coming in and trying to cause a problem. And they're pulling the truth card and trying to get you to level up just enough for them to level up, more or less, is what I feel like. So there's a purpose here, but the purpose is for the lesson for you to realize the truth. Realize the truth, and then to be on your own side as to the decisions of where you're going with this in the future, it seems like. Let me see. All right, Ganesh. Tell me what all right, I don't even have to ask. The question is does the relationship bring you joy? If it does not bring you honest to God, true, real joy, true pleasure, and I don't mean it in an egotistical way. If it does not bring light to your life, if it's not refreshing joy, then it's destructive power. And you're giving the chance to see the true clarity of the relationship. And if that's going to be in the way of all the dreams and the hopes that you're desiring, or if, hoping to build, or if it's just fake and bullshit, is what I feel like I'm getting. What else? What else in these relationships? What do they need to know? I feel like I just keep getting, don't fall for your own self-deception. Don't fall for your own self-deception. Meaning, don't believe in anything everybody's trying to tell you simply because you want it so badly. I'm getting very much Libra energy right now. And what I'm saying is Libra energy is all about harmony and balance and justice. However, Libra usually is the one that don't get any of it because it's too busy trying to give it to everybody else that it settles for less. And I feel like this energy is saying, no, we will not settle for less anymore. And I say we because, yeah, I'm a Leo too. This is transformational healing, but it is your responsibility to bring it forward, is what I'm being told. Anything else is these cards that Ganesh you have to say at this time, please? And thank you. For Leo in these relationships. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just making sure that you are seeing it and you are reading it. Because like I said, I keep getting self-deception, self-undoing. Right there is your question. Is there any last things? Stop being the humanitarian in the situation and make the decisions. Okay. This is just you coming back into your liberation, into your power, into your solar plexus, and being able to create and move forward and be happy without bullshit is basically what I'm getting here. Coming into true wisdom of what's going on in your life and where you want it to go from this moment forward. So truthfully, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, let's see what's going on in the dreams, the goals, the ambitions, and finances. Dreams, goals. Huh, well, that's a good thing. Standing your ground. Is it? I thought only one fell out. Sorry, I had like 6 of them fall out. So I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to mix them back in. I don't like to take that much of a chance with it. They were just sticking together. So if it's meant to be, they'll come back out. What's going on with the goals, dreams, hopes, ambitions, financial? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Things could be very much getting better. Could be starting to work out for you. But I do feel like I want to say the wheels are starting to turn. Not like in full spin. They're starting to turn is what I'm getting with that. Like, again, like, don't show all your cards just yet. Don't show all your cards just yet. It's really what I'm feeling for the whole month for you. Don't, they just said not to the community, not yet. No, not to the community, not yet. Because if you do, there'll be disappointment. This is saying, you know, this is, don't be wallowing in your pity. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You know, this is a time of getting it all worked out. Getting all your ducks in a row. And don't push to make it happen so fast that you actually make things fall apart because you tried too hard to do it too fast, too quick. This is about allow those wheels to start spinning slowly and then slowly start to pick up momentum. And as they pick up momentum, you know, you'll see the things that you are trying to mature and grow. Like I said, it comes right back to the very first core energies of what we were talking about here. You have luck coming in your favor. You have, you know, this is considered adjustment, but this is This is also Libra, again, for you. This is the balancing of the scales. That is justice. But justice can only come when you're connected to the source so that you can bring it into tangible reality. It's there for you. It's just not there this moment. It's in the process. So don't push the process so much that you trip it up and have to actually take steps backwards, is what I'm getting. Anything else? Yeah, you have the sun coming in to illuminate you, bringing all of the positive energy towards you. Just like I said, don't wallow in your pity because it's not happened just yet. This is like, the eye of the storm, like when it's all calm right before it all gets, well, maybe that's not the wrong way of putting it. Maybe you're feeling like you're in the storm, but the eye is coming in when it's going to be beautiful. But if you jump the gun too fast, the storm would reappear because it hadn't completely passed yet, is kind of what I'm getting. This is, everything is coming your way. All of the blessings is coming your way, but stay the course. You can't jump the gun because you gave up on it right before the blessing happened, is what I'm getting. What else can you give me, Ganesh, please, for the relationships, for goals, dreams, ambitions, finances? Goals, dreams, ambitions, finances for Leo. Understanding. This takes time for you to be able to really understand all of what's coming forward from that subconscious to the consciousness. You're getting a new perspective. And with that new perspective is bringing a new level of creativity. And without all of that happening, that creativity is not going to bring that sun. So it's important for you to slow down and allow that creative new perspective to come through and come clear. Embrace it. Embrace the changes that are happening in your life and go with them. Is there one last thing here for them at this time? Insight. Listen to your higher self. Be connected. Take time for that meditation this month. Take time for that me time this month. Take time for inner self-love this month, because that insight is what's going to bring you, that insight and that embracement is what's going to bring you to the understanding of collecting your sun. I love you guys. Bye.